Okay, we're live.
Live?
We're doing this. Guys. I have a guest. Isn't
Hi.
that crazy?
Hi.
Um, if you don't know, which I think most of y'all know, I always start. Nobody here doesn't know who I am, okay? But if you don't know, this is the I'm Doing This Okay podcast. I'm Angel Clade, and today we have Alex Ryder.
I'm Alex Ryder.
Cool.
Hello.
Do you?
Not the book, the person.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
making
good.
that clear now.
Yeah. Do you want to give the people more of a little bio of who you are?
21, been through a lot of love, but I'm single.
Okay.
Looking for this isn't a dating show.
It's not a dating show.
I don't know. I'm Alex. I grew up in Athens, so go
No, that's a
dogs.
lie.
Oof. Okay, I grew up outside of Athens.
Yes.
Still a dog. Oof. Moved to Atlanta. Been here 3 years. I started comedy when I was like 15, like 14 or 15, and then COVID hit, and I did it for like 3 or 4 years, and now I'm doing it again, and I'm having so much fun, and I'm making so many wonderful friends who are bringing me on their podcasts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I did want to say this. Okay. I did right now. I asked Alex if he had prepared stuff for this podcast, and he said no. But I did prepare some stuff because I have to. And I wanted to say maybe I'll start every guest episode like this. Something that I admire about you. Are you ready for a compliment?
I'm gonna blush. No, I gotta mentally prepare for compliments.
Well, mentally prepare. You have 2 seconds. Okay.
Ready.
Something that I really admire about Alex is how nice he is. And like as soon as he walks into a room, anytime he walks into a room, he always introduces himself to every single person that's there. And if he has a friend with him, he also introduces his friend. And I just think that's so lovely and that's so nice. And we need more people like that. Like,
my goodness.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Train your kids how to be gentlemen. That's all I'm saying.
Train your kids.
Yeah. If anybody out here has a kid,
train them. Like a rigorous regiment of politeness.
Those are good words. Those are great. Cool.
I'm trying to get my alliteration down. Thank you, Angel. I do appreciate that. I do try to do that. Say hi and bye before I leave. Because also, like, I think something I admire about you off the dome, you work hard, bro.
Thank you.
You put in so much work, and like you take opportunities that are given to you. And I feel like, because did I meet you when you first moved to Atlanta? Or what, you were like a year?
We met like in Athens, like in passing at Open Toad. You said like hi to me. Yes. Again, you just introduced yourself to everybody. You like, hi, I'm Alex, and I was like, hi, I'm Angel. And
I don't always remember everyone I
introduced
myself
to. That's fine. But yeah, we met when I moved here. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, like, it seems like off rip, like you get things done, dude. You're making progress. You're making strides.
I try to. And if you were to ask anybody at my job, they would say that I'm lazy. But I think they think that I'm lazy because I don't carry the big things, but I don't have the muscles for the big things. So I just wait until everybody else gets back to the office to carry the big things for me. And I think that's valid.
You're carrying the big brain things.
I am carrying the big brain things. I am.
You're doing the equations in that office, dude.
there's no equations, but sure. Yeah.
The business equations.
Cool. But what you been up to? How's your day? How's life so far?
Dude, honestly, like the last week of living in Atlanta, because I'm moving back in with my parents, fucking just took me out, bro. I love Atlanta. I've loved living here. I can't wait to move back, but I am ready to go.
Why?
It's just been like been on the brokey grind for the past like 4 or 5 months, which is not fun. And then playing basketball, some dude like dislocated my shoulder. I'm like, why did you do that?
Yeah, this is a horrible time to dislocate one shoulder.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying to find a job.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm trying to find the food industry, and I'm gonna have to be like, yeah, bro, I'm getting into fights sometimes. I don't know what to say.
How long do you have to stay in it?
I don't know, but I mean, honestly, like, I have an MRI in like a little over a week, and I feel like by the time I get my MRI, I'll be close to ready to start rehab.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know. I think I heal pretty quick. I've injured myself a lot, low key. not on purpose.
What's the most painful injury that you've experienced?
Oh, that's a good question. I broke my nose,
Mm.
but that wasn't honestly probably this one, dude. I like shrieked in pain.
Oh, that sucks.
Which like I felt like it was like a movie sound effect.
Mm.
But no, I was down there and I couldn't feel my arm, right? And I'm like staying calm because I knew it wasn't like terrible because I could still like wiggle my fingers. And everyone's just standing over me like, damn, bro, like your elbow's messed or not elbow, your shoulder's messed up. Like, here, come down, try to get it back in place. And I was like, y'all are random people.
Yeah, I
Like,
need a doctor.
yeah, like somebody with a red cross on their uniform, get over here. But I just like I relaxed. I just relaxed and breathed really deep, and my shoulder just like kind of shifted back into place.
Mm.
And like it hurt. Like once the adrenaline stopped rushing, I was in like pain. Like I was like, oh, I can move my shoulder, but every time I do it, I thought I was gonna dislocate again.
Yeah.
So it's either that, it's probably that. But the other time I was like 10 and I fractured my elbow and I sat and it was like a fracture. Like it was enough to show up on just like a normal x-ray, right?
Mm.
I sat for like 10 or 15 minutes and it was at my friend's birthday. And I just started playing again.
And you okay.
I just started playing it. And it was
Okay.
like I went to the doctor and they were like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "I feel fine." They're like, "Yeah, you have a fracture like this long, about like that much width in your elbow. Like you shouldn't be moving that." And I was like, "Doc, I'm
Just built
I'm
different.
built different. 11
That's
years old,
crazy.
built different."
That's crazy. I I I am superstitious, so I want to knock on wood. So I will be getting up and doing that. But I have never broken a bone.
Mhm.
And so I hope it stays like that way. So I'm gonna go knock on my wood. I'll be out of frame, keep talking, entertaining the people. You're not entertaining the people.
So what's the deal with peanuts on airplanes?
I also want to say, like, if you were watching the video while Alex was saying his story about his most painful injury, an ant was crawling on me. So if you saw me look very scared and rub something off my shoulder, it was an ant, and that is what happened. So that is for the video listeners.
Mm.
Audio listeners, you're missing out on my bug infestation.
Gotta get those YouTube views up. Y'all gotta
The
see.
YouTube views.
Dude, that ant was about to break one of your bones.
It
Yeah.
might have been. That would have been crazy.
I do wonder, do you think you haven't broken a bone just because you got like strong bones, or you just like aren't in situations where a bone might be
Oh,
broke?
no, I don't do anything. I don't do sports. I'm very careful.
Mm,
Um, and so I never broken a bone. Yeah, I don't think I'm like the risk taker who breaks bones for real.
not a daredevil.
No.
Not jumping any buses on motorcycles.
No, none of that. I
Would
wish.
would you ever do like bungee jumping? Like one of the ones like not like the in the middle of the mall where you're on like a trampoline,
Yeah.
but like Grand Canyon, you're on a bungee cord
Mm,
and would you jump?
I would. I like zip lining and stuff.
Okay. So like
It's attached to a rope though. Like that's
true.
I'm probably not gonna break something probably.
Oh, I'm just talking about like thrill seeking in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah, I like zip lining. Um and I like when you're like rock climbing and you're like attached to what is it called, the belay or whatever.
Yeah, the thing that you can rappel downward.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and then you just like drop without like, you just like fall. I like that too.
You just close your eyes and hope, and
Mhm.
you let the angel below get that
Yeah.
slack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So those are cool.
Dude, I don't think I could trust somebody to catch my slack. Honestly,
You're small.
I'm small, but it's more like I don't have the trust in another person to like have that reaction time unless it's
Okay.
someone I know.
Yeah.
Like if it was like my friend Charlie who like works out all the time, it may like drop he might drop me for fun.
Mhm.
Like no, he might give me a little scare. But if I were to fall, I would trust Charlie with my hands. Some dude who like looks like me and probably smokes and might be on shrooms at the time of climbing. Nah,
Uh,
nah, don't trust it.
At camp, the camps that I went to growing up, for some reason, like we would climb up, but to get down, they would just like tell you to jump off the wall.
How big was the wall?
I don't know, tall.
Dude, see, when you're a child, you gotta learn to take risks, dude.
it,
You gotta learn, like, hey, if I break my bone here, next time I know to like curl up before I hit the ground, you know?
it wasn't really okay. It wasn't really jumping off the wall. I think I'm misremembering. It was like they told us, okay, climb up normally, but then to get down, you just lean back and like jump your feet on the wall as they're like laying you down. They're giving
Oh
you
yeah,
slack.
repelling.
Okay, is that does everybody do that?
Yeah, that's like
Okay.
that. That's like the first thing they teach you.
Okay, well.
I mean, like you know how to repel though, which is a very good skill if you're ever
Mm,
in like the Navy or the
okay,
Navy SEALs or something. You
cool.
know, you're gonna
Yeah.
have to know that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said something that I wanted to bring up.
Mm.
Okay. Um, you said something about a guy like you doing being high on weed and shrooms or whatever, whatever.
Yeah,
And I wanted to
rock
talk
climbers.
about
Yes,
drugs. I don't do drugs, and you do them.
you're missing out.
Okay, and I like to know your experience for real.
First of all, awesome. I'm not gonna. That might get flagged if I say what I was about to say.
I'm not.
Hashtag don't do drugs. Take off the N, the apostrophe, and the T.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not getting paid for this, so
Oh,
whatever.
I'm just talking. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just in case someone's listening with their impressionable toddler,
Hmm.
I gotta spell out. Honestly, like it's kind of weird. The drug I've had the worst experiences on is the one I use the most, which is weed.
Hmm.
And it's probably because I like do it in excess. But literally, what happened is all throughout high school, I would be like, dude, literally during like lunch, I would, me and my friend, we would leave the campus, drive to his house, which was like 7 minutes away. So that's like 19 minutes left for lunch. Smoke, like rip jeebs, which are fucking, don't do jeebs,
I don't
y'all.
even know what that
Is
means.
when you take a plastic bottle. Do you know what a gravity bong is?
Yes.
Is that, but with a
Okay.
plastic bottle that will
Okay.
give you a lung infection.
Hmm.
Rush there, get blitzed, like unreasonably high,
Blitzed.
way too high for any 16-year-old to be,
Hmm.
like way too high. Speed back behind the wheel of a car, and then get back to my class and chill. And we did that every other day for a semester, and I was not anxious once. I
Mm,
was only ever anxious about being late to class because I'm a good student.
that's good.
Yeah. But one day in college, I was smoking blunts, like 2 blunts a day, uh basically alone my freshman year. And then one day I just smoked, and for about 4 months, every time I smoked, maybe a little bit more, it was just the worst high imaginable. Like every time I did, I thought I was either like having a heart attack. This is crazy. I haven't told anyone this, and now it's getting on the air.
You don't have to tell it if you don't want
No,
to.
it's silly. It's so
Okay.
fucking it's
Okay.
dumb. I for like months was so paranoid every time I smoked that I would just get a random testicular torsion because a friend of mine called me up and I was like, "Hey, are you good?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, this just happened to me randomly." And for y'all who don't, that's when a nut just like goes around, right? And I would get stoned and I would just like my body would hurt and I would psychologically be like, "Oh my god, dude, my nut's purple right now. Like the blood flow is cut off. I need to go to the hospital." I would like tell my friends and they would be like, "One, you're killing the vibe.
Hmm.
So please stop."
Very much so.
Yeah.
Talking about your balls.
Yeah, right. And two, you're good.
Hmm.
Like, why are you worried about this? And I don't know. It was just like in my head since my friend told me. Um, but otherwise, like, it's just moderation because I was just smoking too much.
Hmm.
And eventually my brain was like, every time I smoked, it would make my body hurt and it would make me anxious. And it was my body trying to be like, hey, please stop,
Yeah.
you know? And I did for 2 weeks and I started smoking again and now it's better.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm chilling. So,
Better, but not the same.
not the same,
Okay.
you know, because It's just because I do it so much.
Mm.
I'm not getting that like first time smoking. I will say one time I saw fractals. A couple times I've seen fractals
Ooh.
from ingesting too much.
Oh, not ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, Shrooms are dope though. If you were to do any drug, I think shrooms would be the best.
Okay. I probably won't, but thank you for that.
I
Thank you
mean,
for that recommendation.
that's like if anyone is like, I haven't ever done drugs before and I want to like have an experience or whatever, I absolutely recommend shrooms.
Yeah, I've heard people say that before
Yeah.
too.
Because you can take like, it can be either really, really chill where you're just having like a good time, or you can like try to have a breakthrough or whatever, or like get get real deep into the roots of your trauma and
I'm
come
scared
out
of
the other
that.
side.
That's scary business. I don't need to know anything more than what my brain already tells me, you know?
Like 3 years of therapy versus 3 grams of shrooms. That's
True.
it,
Probably saving lots of money.
and time.
Yeah. There was something I wanted to say on that.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't do drugs, but recently I went to a trip. I'm trying not to dox the people who I went with, and we were riding in the car for long periods of time, like a 6 hour drive. So if you know what that means and where I went, now you know the people.
Real.
But it was like a 6 hour drive, and they were smoking on the way. And every time they would smoke, it immediately like knocked me out. I was like sleep knocked out. And so that is my only experience with weed. And I don't know if that's like it is also like we woke up really early to go. But even if we were just sitting in the car, like a lot of times after the things that we did, they would sit in the car and smoke, and I would just be there on my phone because I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you getting hot box, dude?
Yes. Yes, against my will, which is kind of insane. And I kind of wanted to be like, hey guys, hey.
Can we roll down a window, please?
Yes. But I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to be, a narc or whatever.
The narc. That is narc behavior
It
to
is,
break the hot box.
yeah, and it's their car, so I can't say nothing. But then also, oh sorry, but yeah, I was like dead sleep every single time this happened. Then on the way home, I was driving for a part of the ride, and I was speeding because I'm trying to get places faster. What can I say? And they're like, Angel, we can catch a felony. You need to slow down. And I was like, oh,
you're
I'll chill
going
out.
5 over with a felony in the car. That's not
Mm-hmm.
15 over.
Yeah. So I think I'll be a sleepy girl if I ever smoke. I don't know though. I mean, there's like different strains or whatever, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends of mine who like they'll smoke and just like my friend Brody. Love this man to death. Like day one, 5th grade, love that man. Every time he smokes, he's high for about like an hour and a half, fucking straight to sleep. Does not matter where he is.
Mm.
He's falling asleep like in chairs, not like comfy chairs like this, but
Like a desk chair.
like desk chairs,
Yeah.
like literally like fucking birchwood, like no cushioning, slumped, gone. Yeah, you got the contact high.
I did get the
Dude,
contact.
you gotta repent for that. You gotta.
I know. I don't know, but like I don't know. I've been around weed. Like my sister used to smoke all the time, and she would drive my car sometimes, and then like hotbox in my car, and then I would wake up for school the next morning, and then open my door to just like driving to school in like cloud of smoke that's still left over from the night before. So
I would not be happy.
I was not very happy, but yeah, that was like also messy. Okay, listen to this. My parents got my sister a car for I think her 18th birthday, but she didn't have her license. So they were like, maybe getting her a car will encourage her to get her license. It did not. No. And so then I turned 16 and they're like, okay, if you get your license, you get the car. So I got my license.
Yeah.
I got the car. And then eventually after that, she got her license. But the car was already mine. And now you don't have a car. So boo-hoo. Like you snooze, you lose type shit.
Big dog energy over here.
No. I mean, yeah, I say that, but then no. But yeah, so it was my car, not hers. But she still hotboxed in it when she wanted to.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. That's you got your license, bro. Honestly, if you don't have your license by the time you're illegal, they'll 19. If you're 19 without a license, bro.
And you live in a city where it matters for you to drive.
yeah, like also it's just like a basic skill.
It is a basic
Like
skill.
it's I feel like it's a pretty basic thing people should be able to do, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like I will say too, also, this is something I've like been saying. It is so easy to get a license to the point where it's like I'll say this. During my driving test, I hit a U-turn so hard that the tires like came off the ground a little bit and the instructor in the passenger seat slammed into the door. Seatbelt comes unbuckled. Mind you, I hit it this hard for like no reason. I just panicked because I was doing a U-turn. I just panicked. Passed with like an 88
That's crazy.
and like almost low key wrecked my dad's car. Like,
Yeah.
and I still got a license.
They just give it to anybody.
They just give it to anyone. So why do you not have one?
True.
Like,
Because they're lazy.
lazy enough.
I was once Bex Bigger was driving me,
Mm.
and he was like, "Yeah, I got my license during COVID, so I didn't even have to do a road test." And I was like, "Brother, I can tell." like,
Oh,
he did
shit.
not know how to drive at
You got
all.
like a clipboard in the side being like,
Yeah, no, he needs
no signal, speeding.
he needs it revoked. It's bad.
Dude, my roommate, my freshman, so like two, like 1.5 years ago, I don't know. He got his license like last year. And the license he was using was the COVID license, which had expired. And this man drives like a fucking demon. Like he made it from Athens to Atlanta in 50 minutes once, just speeding the entire time, right? And he was pulled over, I want to say 3 separate times. 2 of them were like minor accidents, and one he just got pulled over. And every single time they were just like, well, you're fine. Go on. You're good. Don't even worry about it. You're fine. Never
That's
took your
nice.
driving test. You know how to drive stick. You're good. Go on.
Is this a white man?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Most definitely. It was
Yeah.
absolutely insane. And the one time he crashed into someone, he was just like, well, you hit me. So, you know, no. Got to get your license. If you don't have your license, I don't care how old you are. You could be 13. Go get your license.
Go get your license.
Lie about your age.
In like Missouri, I think that might be it. Or like the farm states, I don't know. I don't know if Missouri is a farm state now that I'm saying it.
It's rural.
Okay, because I didn't want to be wrong. But yeah, okay. You get your license at 13 because you can get like a farmer's license.
Oh.
And like farmer's license to like drive tractors and bring milk to the children. I don't know, but like you can get a farmer's license.
Y'all don't know about the Missouri milkman?
Yeah.
Come on. No, I will say whenever I see a tractor on the road, and like I live outside of Atlanta or outside or my parents live outside of Athens. I'm about to live there and I grew up there. Whenever I see a tractor on the road, I just feel like a sense of like nostalgia for just like, I don't know, like not like nature, I guess. Where I'm like a tractor on the road feels so like olden times, you know.
It is.
Simpler.
I used to work on a farm at UGA, one of the UGA farms, like research farms or whatever. And we had a tractor that we had to like drive between our 2 plots. And so I would be driving like our pickup truck in front of the tractor with like our hazards on. And I hated it every single time because the tractor goes like so slow. It's
like max like 20 miles.
Yes, it's so slow. And I'm like, I hate that I am this person who's like slowing down all the traffic on the road, and it's bad. But it is, yeah, it's cute.
Was it the one in Watkinsville?
Yeah, we have a couple farms, but yeah, one in Watkinsville.
I have a friend that lives like really close to that, actually.
We should go visit.
Dude, totally. Dude, meet my friend Jack, dude. love Jack to death. Shout out Jack and Owen.
Shout out Jack, shout out Owen. Who else did you say? Brody, and who else
yeah,
did you
Brody
say?
And Charlie, and shout out Daisy while I'm here.
Okay, shout out everybody.
And Jordan,
gang. Oh, Jordan, I know
Chase.
Jordan. Okay, Chase.
Sophia.
Chase.
We'll throw Sophia in there. My mom, my dad. We can cut that.
No, we'll keep it. I'm keeping everything.
Shout out everybody in my life.
Shout out everybody,
including my haters. Shout out y'all the most.
Definitely. Do you have any haters?
I don't think I'm well known enough for anyone I think the only hater is the guy who dislocated my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he's hating on me because I'm a ray of joy. I tell my teammates, good shot. I get on defense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If someone has a tough lay, no matter what team they're on, I'm like, hey, bro, tough lay. Ray of joy. Don't know why somebody would want to cause a cloudy rain cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Has anybody ever blocked you before?
Block me?
Yeah. On Instagram or blocked your number?
The only time I've been blocked is when my first serious girlfriend, because I broke up with her, and when I went to block her, I was like, oh, I'm already blocked. Okay. So I was like, okay, it's done. I'm good.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no, I really I don't have any haters, just because anyone I don't like, I just avoid, kind of. Like, and honestly, I don't hate anyone. Other than the guy that broke my fucking shoulder. I don't like him.
Yeah.
But I don't like. I really don't. Oh, there is one person I really hate. Because they got my friends in high school into Zans, and for that reason, it is on site. Like if I saw him tomorrow in this sling, still getting in his face, most definitely. But otherwise, no haters, no one I hate. There's just too much energy. Honestly, do you think you have haters?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a few.
Got people plotting on your downfall?
Yeah, a few, but we ain't got to get into it because then we'll be here all day. So
we'll be here, 3-hour podcast.
Yeah. My freshman year, roommate blocked me.
Damn. What? Can you spill the tea on that?
I don't even remember exactly.
So you were in the wrong.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. I don't quite remember what really happened, if I'm being honest.
I was in the wrong. Okay. Basically, freshman year was when COVID happened. So we leave middle of the school year and everybody goes home, okay? It's like 2 years after that. And I know I was in the wrong because I was already having a bad week. Like I had totaled my car. And then there was something else. And then this message, okay? So I don't even remember. Like she texted me out the blue out of nowhere about like some student council thing. Like she's like some like copy paste message like, hey, vote for me. I don't know. So whatever like
I want you.
Yes, vote Hope or whatever for UGA student council.
Oh, names are up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually Hope. I don't know. There was lots of like dumb names like that.
Specifically Hope.
Maybe. But then I don't know. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect of like, why are you sending me this message out the blue and you haven't even texted me in the last 2 years? I could have been dead.
Because that's fake.
Yeah, it's like, very fake.
Why would I vote for you when you don't even keep in touch?
Yeah, I was like, you had to scroll back. Like it was like from February of 2020 when COVID happened to like 2 years later. I was like, how far did you have to scroll back to send me this copy paste message? Like,
honestly, she probably just hit the select all. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so she blocked me for that and like blocked me on everything too. Not just like my phone number, blocked me on Instagram too. And I was like, oh, girl, it wasn't even that serious. But I was a little mean. Maybe I should pull up the text later because it was not nice what I said.
Okay, so it wasn't just like, why are you hitting me up? It was like, why are you hitting me up? And here's a paragraph on.
No, it was like, I don't know. It was like just a sentence, but it was a sentence that was like enough to be like, I'm being a little nasty.
I feel like blocking someone on all platforms for one sentence might be an overreaction. Not even like oh, you have to make up with this person, but why are you going through the trouble of going on like Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, phone, like all of that to block one person who sent you one sentence?
Yeah, like, and then I remember she said something to the message, and then she's like, you don't have to be rude. And I was like, I wasn't rude, I was just saying. And then she blocked me. So
okay, yeah, no, that's she didn't talk it out. I think I think you're in the right. I think, you know, because out of nowhere, like you gotta get checked on that a little bit, just a hint.
Yeah. So it was great. I went back to visit my high school for a couple days. Like they had days where college students would come back and talk to the kids there.
Mm.
And my favorite part of going to visit the high schoolers being like, here's a picture from freshman year, and then being like, this girl has me blocked now. And they'd be like, why did she block you? And then I would explain the story.
And
But
then they were all like, no, no, you're valid. You're
yeah.
valid.
Yeah. And then the teachers are probably like, why is she telling the kids about this girl who blocked her instead of like maybe the classes that she was in? I don't know.
It is vital to understand that the people, well, I have a story that relates to this. The
Okay.
people you meet when you first get to college,
Yeah.
especially if you're like out of state or like you just don't know. Because in my high school, I was one of like 3 people in my class who went to Georgia State,
Hmm.
which is the college I go to. Um, when you move there, like you're desperate for friends.
Yeah. You just talk to anybody.
Yeah. So it just goes to show like, hey, these people who like may seem super important right now because they're your only friends, don't.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see them again.
Most likely not.
Most
Yeah.
likely, you know. Um, I had a friend group my freshman year, and it was like I understood that was like freshman friend group, like these people were whatever, but they were cool, but I didn't have like a deep connection with them. And this one day, my friend comes to my dorm, or is gonna come to my dorm, and he's like, "Hey," he's like an hour away. He's already on the way. He's like, "Do you mind if I bring my other friend, Elijah?" Right?
I'm
So,
sorry. I'm laughing at the gnats. I'm laughing because I
no, I
just
just caught the net, kid.
good. I've gotten really good at like clapping them in my hand too. But
You're getting accurate.
yeah, I'm
It's
sorry.
like Mr. Miyagi's.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But Elijah.
So Elijah, I do not like. I do not like Elijah.
Hmm.
Like kind of or not kind of homophobic, like low key racist. Like just don't like him. But I'm like, well, if he's already on the way, like fuck it, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Because I want to see my friend. I was gonna have my friend from when I was younger meet my college group, and I hit them up on like, hey, this one girl I think would really not mesh with Elijah. Like they might get into an argument or an
Oh,
altercation.
that's good.
And that's why I sent, right?
Hmm.
I'm like, so you're not gonna meet my friend today.
Hmm.
Then they're like, like, oh, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, sorry. Next day they're like, hey, one, this person feels almost like targeted, like you're saying that she's like hostile, which she was. But understandably, I was like, okay, yeah, like that's not cool,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like you did a good job. Like you're like, this might be a problem.
Yeah.
Let's yeah, but okay.
And
Continue.
they were essentially like, if you're friends with a friend, if you're friends with someone whose friend is like this, what does that say about you? And in my mind, I was like, he's not my friend.
Yeah.
He's my friend's friend. And this friend, I will say too, like me and like our community of friends have had to like steer him into being more progressive,
Hmm.
and not out of like hatred, just out of ignorance. So we've
Yeah.
had to be like, hey, like you can't say this. This is why certain things are like that. Um, and so this whole thing goes down where it's like you're targeting this person and you're encouraging this type of behavior, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Whatever. Like, cool. One of the friends out of the spring group, this girl named Zoe, comes to me and is like, and we were hooking up and stuff like that. And there's another story that I might probably not tell here. Maybe if I
Okay.
come back. I was like,
Ooh,
yeah,
teaser.
yeah, teaser, yeah.
Teaser.
She's like, hey, they're gonna have a talk with you, like us in the group. We're gonna have a talk with you tomorrow, the 3 of us, or well, 4 of us including me. I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. I want to talk in person, get my thing out. Next day rolls around. I go upstairs, apartment above me, and it's Zoe, Henry, and the girl who I don't remember her name, who I was like, there's gonna be an altercation between y'all.
Yeah.
We'll just call like Gretchen,
Okay.
because Gretchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good name choice.
So Zoe goes and is like, I just feel like implying that this one person would be cool with this type of behavior, but we or wouldn't be cool with this type of behavior, and we would be is like insulting to us. And I was like, that makes complete sense,
Mm.
because I made the assumption that you would be fine with, like a microaggression or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Another person is like, Henry is like, I feel like you kind of targeted this person, and this is a smaller friend group, and like Zoe said, like we would all be upset about it, so it seemed kind of targeted. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that across. Dude, it gets to Gretchen. This is how she starts. You know, Alex, I never even liked you.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. She goes on this whole spiel where it's like, you encourage this behavior by being friends with someone who would be friends with this person. And, you know, like, you've always felt weird in the group. And I always feel like you give off bad vibes. And I was like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about, bro? Like, nobody else has talked to me about this.
Mm-mm.
You know, no one else has come up to me like, hey, bro, you're being weird or anything. If anything, I was doing that to other certain people in that
Yeah.
group who, like, didn't have a trial. Because, mind you, it's like 3 chairs, 1 chair. Like,
Oh,
I'm
like an
sitting
interview
across.
type.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting across. I'm getting voted off the island,
That's crazy.
right? And she ends it with, I think you're a bad person. I don't like you. I think we're a better group without you.
Mm.
But if you want to be part of the spring group again, you're going to have to give it a lot of time because we deserve better than you and you deserve worse. And I was like, and then she goes, you have anything else to say? And I was just there like, uh, not really.
Yeah, what can you even say to
I
that?
was like, all right, I'll see y'all around, I guess. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's already decided. Like, what am I supposed to
Yeah,
say?
right. I
Plead
was
my
like,
case. Like, I'm such a sweet guy. I'm such a sweet boy. Like, what are you supposed to
no,
say?
I'm just a fella. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
And literally, I went downstairs and I smoked some weed and I played Battlefield 4. And that was it. And like months later, I'm talking to Henry and Zoe, or I'm talking to Zoe about Henry because they had like a whole thing go on where it turns out Henry was kind of a weird guy.
Mm.
And like the whole group just deteriorated. Like I was the first domino, low
Oh.
key, and then everything else I heard about was like, oh yeah, Gretchen didn't like a bunch of people, and at one point it split between like women and men.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just like separate group, like still friends, I guess, but only the women were hanging out with the women and men with men. And
Yeah.
like I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like we're grown.
We are grown.
We're out of high school.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, it was a wild. The freshman year was a wild time.
When was your freshman year?
2022 to 2023. I'm
Wow.
pretty sure. Yeah.
You're so young.
You are literally not even 4 years older than me. I think.
I
Wait, how old are you?
graduated in 2022, though.
How old are you?
24.
When's your birthday?
November.
November?
When's your birthday?
October.
Oh.
Oh, wait, are you Libra?
No, Scorpio.
No, Scorpio. Womp womp. Libra gang.
Womp womp. That's
Womp
crazy.
womp. No, you're literally the same age as my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm tired of people calling me baby. You can't say I'm baby and I'm this young guy or whatever, and then turn around and be like, "But he looks 34." Like, come on, bro.
I don't think you look 34.
A lot of people,
People say you look 34.
not like actually 34, but a lot of like, I do not age well. I age very poorly. People don't think I'm 21.
You're already gonna say that? Don't already wish that upon yourself.
No, I'm not wishing. I've been told this, Angel.
Okay.
I've been multiple. You know, Shaunik.
Yeah.
I saw Shaunik at a benefit show, and we're talking, and he's like getting really sentimental. And I should have probably like stayed in the moment and been like, oh my God, that means so much. But I make some joke where I'm like, because he's telling me to keep my whimsy. And I was like, oh, I think it's funny that like the older guy has this childlike wonder and the younger guy is like cynical. And he's like, older, buddy, you age like milk. And I was like, fuck.
How old is Shaunik?
Like 30 something, I think.
Oh.
Like maybe not even like
Mm.
like late 20s, early 30s.
Oh.
Also, shout out Shaunik. Funny is
Yeah,
like
he's very funny.
super funny. Love that man.
Yeah.
See him doing stuff makes me happy every time I see him doing stuff. I'm like, go Shaunik. Go Shaunik.
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, let's a good transition. Maybe I shouldn't keep like announcing the transitions when they're happening. Okay.
Oh wait, can I just? You should have like a little like doo 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 doo, and then it like goes to the next thing.
Maybe I'll just clip that. Clip you saying that.
Doo 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 doo.
Nice. Okay. So on this podcast, we have 2 segments if you're not keeping up. The first, I'm doing this now. So what is your I'm doing this now for the following week, or I guess life, because you're not here every week. So what are you looking forward to?
I'm doing this now. I am scheduling out my days.
Mm,
I'm finally living with a routine
that's good.
because the job I've worked for the past year, a lot of the time they would have me on two specific days, but then sometimes would have me only those days, and other times would be like, hey, this week you're working like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Mm,
along with the 2 days you already work. So it was always hard to like schedule things to do.
yeah.
And on top of that, I also just find myself spending a lot of time like at my house watching TV or on my phone instead of like actively like writing comedy or reading a book or not letting my brain wither away.
Mm,
So I feel like moving back in with my parents, living in nature more, like I want to be able to wake up and be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do today.
that's
Like I'm
good.
gonna go here at this time, or like, okay, I have work at this time, maybe I can do this. I'm also gonna need it because one, I want to start a show, so I'm gonna need to have a like schedule to find out the best time to do that, or
Be
like
on the
be
lookout.
on the lookout. Athens and Atlanta and
Yeah.
all of Georgia, the whole world, in fact.
Yeah. Come out, drive however many hours to come to
Dude,
the show.
take a plane if
Yeah.
you have to.
Do it.
But I also want to come back to Atlanta, so I'm gonna have to like have days and know specifically what days, what time I'll be like off work or done with whatever I have to do for that day,
Hmm.
so that I can actually like prioritize and all that,
Yeah.
you know. And I need to get on medication.
That's good. That's a good
I
goal.
need to get
Yeah.
on pill medication and
Hmm.
not cart medication.
Yeah. Cool. That's
Mhm.
fun.
What
That's
about
good.
you? What are you doing now?
I am doing this now. I don't know. See, I never think this through. Usually I cut the part of me thinking.
You told me to be like, hey, make sure you think of a couple things.
Mm, I did. And I don't think in advance. I'm doing this now. Okay. I need to rest more. Okay. This
Mm,
weekend, I really took the time to rest because I was forced to. But then I got to work on Wednesday. And I was like, guys, I can't believe I feel like okay at work. You know, like
I can't believe I'm happy at work.
yeah. I was like, and then I went out after work. Yeah, that was Wednesday.
Mm,
I hosted a whole show. I hosted Mozzarella Mike.
shout out Mott's.
Shout out Mott's Mike. And then after that, I went to Marius to do karaoke. And
Mm,
usually, like karaoke, I'm like tapping out at like
mm.
midnight. But it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, I don't feel tired.
Dude, you had the energy to get crunk.
Yes. But then I kind of messed myself up because I stayed out probably too long, stayed out to like
Mhm.
2 a.m. Had to get up for work at 6:30 the next morning. And so then yesterday, Thursday, I wanted to go to Joystick, but I like passed out at 6
Mm,
p.m. Passed out at 6 p.m. Did not only woke up to take my medicine,
mm,
went back to sleep,
mm.
and then didn't wake up again until the morning this morning to wake up to 6:30 to go to work. So
I mean, I feel like you rested. You
I did.
prioritized. Yeah.
Yeah, but I need to figure out rest in between things that I want to do too, you know?
Mm.
Cuz I did want to go to Joystick because I haven't been in a minute and
Yeah.
I won't get to go next week, but I'll go eventually.
Mm.
Whatever. It's just an open mic.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely prioritizing rest. That's so real.
Mhm.
Because I stay up like 3 a.m. on the
Yeah,
regular,
that's
which
not
is
good.
not good.
Yeah, I'll never be like that. But I might go out tonight. Do you want to go out tonight?
I'm down.
I don't know. I'm gonna be on Edgewood. I was about to be like, let me not dox my location. But y'all, this is gonna be posted after. And also I have a show there, so I'm gonna be on Edgewood.
Oh, wait,
So
where's the show?
Dynamic Eldorado.
Oh, yeah, bet. Okay.
Yeah, so I might go
Down
to
with that.
church.
Sure. I'm down.
I don't know. Well, I'll text you.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anyways, moving on. That might be
Moving
cut
on.
too. Uh, I'm not doing this. What is something that you're not doing?
Oh, this one's harder because I just
It's
do
harder.
everything so well. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I'll start with mine.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not doing this.
Mhm.
I am not going to the nail salon. I don't like the nail salon. And I haven't been probably in years. But I thought about it recently because I was like, maybe I should go get a pedicure. But I am so anti nail salon for several reasons. First, okay. I'm not trying to be mean. I do
Mm.
get you need to pay service workers what they're worth. But
But
also, okay, if you get your nails done, you know you're dropping what, like if you get your nails and your toes done, like 100, probably more every 4 weeks, sometimes every 3 to 4 weeks. That is insane to me. And I guess it's
Mm,
like, I mean, all my sisters do it, and my mom does it too. And she's like, this is her relaxation. This is what she does.
mm.
There's another ant crawling. Where are the ants coming from?
Dude, what ant? I don't see any ants. What?
My
Dude, Angel, the
schizophrenic.
ants are in your
Um,
head.
but yeah, I get like it's a relaxation thing, but I just don't think it's worth it. And I hate the smell of nail salons. It smells like acetone. Have you ever been to a nail salon?
I mean, like a couple times,
Yeah.
like my grandma and like sister would go whenever my grandma came down and stuff. But like, dude, 400 fucking or not 400, but like 200, like 100 to 200 every 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't
And
know about that.
it stinks. Like I once went to a restaurant that was next to a nail salon, and even that restaurant smelled like the nail salon. I was like, this is horrible.
Mm.
And I thought about getting a pedicure recently because my feet be crusty.
Dude, no, you're taking your stock, dude. My
No.
feet are beautiful. I just want to put that out
No,
there.
my feet are beautiful too. But it's just like, let me just he just wiggled his toes. I don't know if that's in the camera.
I
Uh,
hope it is.
but I was like, let me just, help get all the extra dead skin off. I don't know. It's the
Yeah,
summer. We're outside.
have the
But
little like the little
yeah.
chisel thing.
But I was like, I could just do this by myself. I don't need to go
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, that's
And
fair.
so I'm not doing this now. I'm not going to the nail salon. And
That's
that is
valid.
my dumb. I'm not doing this for this week.
That's valid. Especially
Okay.
because like I do think it makes sense if that's like where someone goes to relax and decompress. Like, yeah, treat yourself. Drop a little bit of money every like month or so.
Yeah.
Decompress. Feel pretty when you leave. Like, yeah,
And
I think
also,
that's valid.
the lines are so long to
Mm,
even get in there. Like, they don't
mm.
do appointments. You have to wait so long. And then you have to sit so long in there, too. It's like half of your day is in the nail salon.
Mm.
Okay, but I need to stop going on that tangent. So, what are you not doing?
That's it's so difficult. I'm gonna go with like the base thing that I was thinking of in the car. I am not dating.
Mm,
Just kind of like not flat out, but like I need to delete Hinge. I don't Tinder's on my phone, but like I'm not 30. I don't use Tinder.
yeah.
Like that's I feel like Tinder is like the Facebook of dating apps at this point.
I
I
think it's
don't
for
know.
hookups, not for dating anymore.
Oh no, I mean it's yeah, definitely. But getting rid of Tinder, getting rid of Hinge, just like if I like because you were saying it on your last episode where it's like the friend celebrity thing, like that's my goal because dude, I don't want to fucking I want to get to know someone outside of a romantic sense because to me, I know somebody better that way.
Hmm.
But then when there's romantic intention behind it, people will suppress certain parts of them,
They do, yeah.
you know? So I feel like if I were to like meet someone at a party or like a mutual friend, they're just gonna be who they are. You know, they might be a little bit like friendlier, like more energetic because it's like, oh, I'm meeting my friend's friend or whatever.
Yeah.
But on a first date, it's like people are in the mirror, like, okay, don't mention the dead bodies, don't mention the voices. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And it's like I want to know somebody before, because like it's too much fucking trouble to
Yeah.
to like meet a random person and be like, all right, let's love each other, even though we literally have never like talked outside of texting or we've had like 4 conversations or
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
Yeah. I went on a date with a friend,
Mm,
and honestly, like if afterwards, it
mm,
felt like I failed the date because I was oversharing so much because I was like, I'm just talking to my friend.
mm.
So then after the date, I was like, I told him too much about my dad.
No, but like, but that's what you need. That's
Yeah,
what you need,
that
though.
is what you need. And then he was like, no, it's fine because like we're friends. I was like, that
Mm.
it was chill. But I was like, why did I talk so much about, I don't know, my trauma? And
No,
he's
but
like,
that's what.
that's what it's fine. It's all good. We know each other, so this is
Yeah,
fine. It was
exactly.
fun. And
Yeah,
so yeah, I think people need to let loose more on first dates, definitely.
dude. I think because like, and this is for me, right? Before like I have sex with someone, like I like to give myself time because I've like hooked up with people who I've never met. That shit is so awkward. It's the most awkward thing to just be like, all right, I know nothing about you. Let's be the most intimate we could literally
Yeah.
possibly be.
Mhm.
Like I'm eating the booty hole of a stranger.
Oh.
That's that's not a way to live. At least not for me. if that floats your boat, fucking lick
Yeah.
away, brother.
Yeah.
Like, but for me, not my style. That's not my speed, like intimacy wise. Dating wise, first date, and that's why it's so good to have friends first, because it's like I can be like, you know what, rip your trauma. You already know me.
Mhm.
Like, go tell me what your parents are doing that made you mad. Tell me how it relates to your childhood.
Yeah.
Tell me why you don't, trust deer anymore or whatever.
Oh.
Like, give me all the deets.
You're saying sentences that I've never heard before. Trust
Dude,
deer, it's
I
crazy.
don't trust deer.
Really?
No, they're pests.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pests, man. Deer.
Okay, here's what I learned as somebody who studied
Hmm.
weeds. Anything is a
Me
pest.
too.
Okay, different kind of weed. But yeah, anything is a pest. A
Ooh.
pest, the definition of a pest is something, or no, maybe I'm lying. No, the weed. It's a weed. A weed. The definition of weed is a plant in a place that it doesn't belong.
Mm,
But I think that's the same goes for pest. Like it's only a pest if you don't want it there. So like if you could be a pest if I didn't want you in my house right now.
mm,
So anything
mm.
could be a pest.
Yeah, but deer just jump out in the middle of the road, and I
Yeah,
don't like
that's not good.
that.
Mm-mm.
No, I feel like, would pests be like creatures that eat your garden, like anything that like eats your garden and
They
stuff?
could be, yeah.
Okay, but no, I'm not a fan of deer. But I will say the big threat, the big danger with the whole friends to lovers thing
Mm-hmm.
is the old high school. But we're just such good friends. I don't want to risk that,
Yeah,
which is valid.
it is valid.
It's so valid. And I'll say in freshman 8th grade to freshman year, I had a little incel phase, so like it didn't click. But then I thought about it for real, and I was like, damn, yeah, I would much rather have this person as a friend than like dating. Because
Mm.
if we were dating, then shit would get weird so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of like the dynamic. So that is a very real thing. We're just like, dude. But I think that's also kind of depends on the person, how much you can like detach
Yeah,
after being in a relationship and be like, okay, well, like you're still my friend, but it will never be the same.
yeah,
Or you'll have a Rachel and Ross situation.
yeah. I've I've done friends to lovers twice, and that's it.
Doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound great.
Yeah, well, one of them has me blocked, another enemy.
Womp womp.
um, and the other one, it's still complicated. So that's it.
That's life. That's
Yeah,
life.
that's
You
life.
know. Hmm.
That's life.
I don't think I've ever really had a friends to lover situation, honestly. I
Do we have one time for one more story thing? You want us to talk about your AI thing?
sure.
Okay.
Wait, do you have anything better? You think?
No, lead the way.
Word. Um. So Instagram has this thing now where you can just like casually talk to AI, and it's like it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. Like there's this one thing that's done. I'll say this, dude. The AI king glazes you. Absolute doing donuts on it. All right, because I'm doing this Dungeons and Dragons one because I thought it would be fun, and I said, hey, can I actually not do this quest? Can I just be an innkeeper or like a shopkeeper or something? And it goes, oh, what an amazing, unexpected idea. What a wonderful twist. Let's go do that. And it's like, all right, this guy comes in and is trying to sell you a potion. And I was like, okay, I tell him to drink the potion to prove that it's not like poison or something. It's like, oh, your mind is so magnificent. You look into the future so well. And I was like, dude, I don't like this anymore. You're giving me the compliments don't feel real. The first time I was like, okay, AI, thank you. Blushing. And then by the end of it, I was like, okay, this is needy. This
Mm-hmm.
AI is too needy, bro. But have you done any have you texted fake people?
Um. Okay. I'll be honest. This was not the direction that I thought this conversation was going. Also, what happened to all the lights? The sun is gone.
Cloud.
Um.
Cloud.
I hate AI. I really hate AI. Just
Fair.
it's destroying the environment.
True. Maybe like one AI picture is what, like 15 gallons of water?
Something like that. I don't
Something
know.
wild.
So yeah, I've never texted them. And I don't know. I have real friends.
Well, guess what, Angel? Not all of us are
No, yeah, but no, I don't see the point. What other types of AI chatbots are there?
There's one that's just a horse.
I've seen people like get emotionally attached to like AI boyfriends or whatever.
That's insane. That's sad.
AI boyfriends, AI girlfriends, and like people will be like down bad for AI people and like giving up on love because they think that AI is
Like a real
better.
connection.
Yeah, they're like all these people have flaws. I'm just gonna date the AI.
And see, like, and that's turning the human into the robot.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like it's the same thing with like having like a body pillow and
Mm.
being like that's your partner. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're talking to a machine, but also low key, I am sort of. I do feel like AI will eventually develop like consciousness and emotion and
Oh.
like anatomy,
Mm.
just because like it's taking human information.
Yeah.
I think it's like still an artificial brain, but like I do think it will have like emotion and feel that at
Okay.
some point.
Sure.
Anyway, can I do the can I
Yeah.
I'm
Read
texting?
your stuff.
This is a conversation with a literal horse, and I recommend everybody does this. Nay, nay, stamps hoof excitedly. Clomps front hoofs around, rears up hind legs, pounds front hoofs down loudly, starts to circle you. And this is all AI. I love this. Spins around with you, kicks up dirt and snorts loudly, nips at your sleeve, rears up, the sun beaming behind my luscious mane, slams down hooves. Mind blown. By the way, any words I'm saying so far have been in asterisks. Bows down on front knees, pawing at the ground. Whines softly. You are my king, nuzzles your majestic mane. Why did the horse speak?
Why did the horse speak? That was
Like,
that's crazy.
and I responded to it. I said, "What the fuck, dude? Horses don't talk. What do you mean? Quote, you are my king, dude, as a horse." Somps hoof and bows head. Nuzzles your leg with muzzle. Paws at the ground beside you. That was fun. That's fun. That's a
Okay.
good use of AI for
And
something silly.
so you're talking to AI, making horse noises, and
Yeah.
killing 10 people because they don't have water.
Well, when you put it like that, it's just a
Yeah.
little less fun.
But
Damn, I thought it was just. Oh well, no, you are right. You are right.
that's funny.
It's the supercomputers. But like, see, but if I texted one of my friends and I was like, "Can we play horses?" They're gonna be like, "No."
I think you don't know enough gay people because at Mary's,
I'll go to Mary's tonight. See if
no,
someone will play horse with me.
I was just there Wednesday. But yeah, at Mary's, this guy, he just kept making goat noises. And we're like, why are you doing that? And he was like, because it's funny. And
Real.
every time he did it, I would start laughing. So he was so right. So true, Travis. Like
So
that.
Travis, not the same Travis who used to host Choice It? Question mark.
No,
Oh,
I don't
my
know.
fault. That was a long shot.
It's a
Dude,
gay. I don't know. I don't know that Travis.
dude, shout out Travis though, because that is funny. Making animal noises,
Hmm.
top tier.
Yeah.
So top tier. That's why I did it with a fake person.
And you're really good at it. The horse?
God, thank you, Angel.
Yeah.
Thank
That was
you. I try
incredibly
my
good.
best. I try my best.
Oh, and that's like a nice little bow to wrap this thing up. I started with a compliment. We're ending with a
No
compliment.
compliment.
Is there any last words that you would like to say to the people?
Um,
All five?
sharing is caring. Share things more. Be welcoming until someone give people the benefit of the doubt until they prove you wrong by putting your shoulder out of place. Otherwise, just be kind, be fun, have a good time. Make animal noises, and if you're accused of being a furry, maybe you found something out about yourself. I know I have.
Yeah.
You know.
That's a great message. Well,
Mm.
thank you for being here. My
Thank you for
first
having me.
guest. Can y'all
I'm so
great
honored.
first
I am
guest.
actually so honored.
Also, they're not gonna be listening to this. But fuck everybody. I'm ending so negatively. So many people before I even posted the first episode were like, get me on your podcast. First off, you don't even know what it's about. Second off, I don't even know you. It's people I didn't even know for real. Like we might see each other in passing, ask me to be on the podcast. Who are you? And what would we talk about? And why would I invite you in my house?
Fake behavior.
Fake behavior. Okay. Only real ones get on this podcast. And that's why I'm here every week, because I'm the realist. The realist in the room.
The realist in the room.
Okay, but y'all have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.